Hi everyone, Lawrence here again. I want to thank Rich for asking me to do another video for you guys. I know it's difficult during this time of lockdown when you guys have to just reach out on telephone and things like that in order to kind of keep any kind of form of normalcy. I need a haircut. So I understand what's going on with you guys. And KP, thanks for suggesting that to Rich. I appreciate it. Today I wanted to talk about something that I think is affecting us all right now, and probably some more than others, but we find ourselves in a very strange situation where we are isolated and we find we are alone with our thoughts more than usual. So I had a question that I want you guys to really think about and kind of explore where you fit in with it. And it's, what does it mean to be civilized? So what does it mean to be civilized yourself, and what does it mean for your culture or the people around you? So think about that for a moment. What is civilized? Is it you stopping and taking a deep breath? When somebody says that thing that really makes you angry? Is it turning the other cheek and walking away from a confrontation? Is civilization or being civilized helping somebody? Is it utilizing new technology so that you can do something better or safer or faster or more efficiently? What is civilized? Now, the reason I wanted to talk about this was I read an article from an anthropologist named Margaret Mead. And, well, it wasn't her article. I read an article first, and then I went and researched the original. And I think that's something that you guys should always do. When you're online and you read something, don't just take it as truth. Actually go and find the resources that are behind it. One of the problems with our world today is that things get shared that have no bearing in truth. So do your research. Make sure that if you're going to tell somebody something is true or something is factual, that you actually took the time to do it. You actually took the time to do it, not somebody else. So anyway, I went back and I read the original findings, and it was about what is civilization and when did civilization occur. So Margaret Mead is a very noted anthropologist, and a student asked her that question. How do we know when human beings first became civilized? And she didn't say it was a new tool. She didn't say that it was a new invention. It wasn't writing. It wasn't cave painting. No drawings. It wasn't what some people consider becoming civilized was creating an agrarian society where we grew our own food, so we no longer had to hunt and forage for food. Or they might have thought it was when we domesticated animals so that we could establish a culture, we could establish a group of people, a tribe, and that's what made us civilized. Well, it wasn't any of those things. What it was a broken leg bone, a broken femur. She said when she found this broken femur, that was the moment that human beings became civilized. Now, to be fair, it wasn't broken, but it had been broken. She found a femur that had been broken and had healed. So what does that mean? What does it mean that just because a broken leg is healed makes us civilized? Well, think about it. If you're living in the wild with all the other wild animals and you're a zebra and you're doing some zebra things and you break your leg, you become dinner, don't you? Somebody that doesn't have a broken leg like a lion or a hyena is going to come along and eat you. A broken leg is the difference between life and death. Now, this broken leg that healed talked to her of civilization because in order for that leg, that femur, to heal, somebody had to take that person and carry them to safety. They then had to care for them and bind the leg so that it could heal. They had to provide them with shelter. They had to provide them with food and water. They had to take care of them over an extended period of time. That compassion for someone else is what Margaret Mead said made us civilized. So a broken bone being able to be healed because somebody took the time to take care of that person is what humanity and civilization is all about. So my question to you is, what are you doing to stay civilized? What are you doing to be that civilized you? How are you helping those around you cope? How are you helping those around you heal? How are you helping those around you come to grips with everything that's going on right now? But more importantly, how are you helping you? You have to care for yourself. You have to feed yourself. You have to give yourself the resources to keep you going. I'm not just talking about food. I'm talking about intellectually. I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about emotionally. You have to make sure that you find the compassion to create civilization for yourself, to be civilized to you. So please take that time to take care of yourself. Read, write, explore, ask questions, do whatever you can so that you can nourish yourself, especially in these times. So I want you guys to think about that. Think about what being civilized means to you and how you can help yourself even more. So again, thank you guys for listening. Thank you to Rich, and you guys are incredibly lucky to have Rich on your side. He's a super guy. He's always going to lead you in the right direction. If you have any other questions or anything else you'd like me to discuss, please just reach out. I'm only a phone call away, and I will see you guys later. Have a super, super great week, and stay civilized.